The pressure really seems to be on here. The governor offering those warnings on the same day the mayor says that there are some areas coming under control. Indicator graphs and diagrams shared daily illustrate numbers creeping up, though today Mayor Bill de Blasio saying there are some signs of numbers leveling off in some communities.
But what we're seeing overall in terms of the city indicators suggests that we are making some progress.
That progress, however, not enough for Governor Cuomo. Today he warns local governments penalties will be severe if enforcement is not under control in those cluster communities.
If the local government does not effectively enforce the law, we will withhold funds from the local government. The local governments that are receiving that are New York City, Orange County, Rockland County, town of Ramapo, village of Spring Valley.
The same warning was given for private and public schools. Their funding will also be pulled if they don't shut down in those designated areas. The biggest source of anger, however, drawn from some in the ultra-Orthodox communities in Brooklyn over limited capacity at houses of worship and mass gatherings.
We had to not do a lot of the things we were used to in every community, including worship services of all faiths. We are threatened with a full-blown second wave in New York City.
Amber Adler has lived in Midwood for more than a decade. She is an Orthodox Jewish woman who's now running for the city council seat in the 48th district. She hopes to lend a more balanced voice to her community and break stereotypes.
I think that one thing people are going to be so excited to see about my campaign in this race is how much the Jewish women in our community are uniting for this.
However, she believes the city and state failed to appropriately communicate with several neighborhoods at the very start of the pandemic.
When people disseminate information, it's important that it gets to the correct people in the correct language. And if we're not doing that, we cannot expect everyone to have a complete grasp on the situation.
Adler says there is still a lot of confusion out there over rules and regulations. She feels she's doing her part by handing out masks where it's needed and also continuing to talk to folks she hopes one day will be her constituents. From Midwood, I'm Narmeen Chaudhry, Pix 11 News.